Hi everybody, nice to see you. I hope you all had a great Easter weekend. Tonight I'm going to make meatloaf, and it's simple, and I've been really enjoying showing everybody simple stuff. So I have some hamburger meat that was from grass-fed meat, and I'm going to start there. And I'm also going to put it in a stoneware pan. In the stoneware pan, I probably had this for 15 years from Pampered Chef, and it's so easy to use, and you don't have to put any spray down or anything. So I'm just going to put the meat right in there. So this is really truly a one pan thing to do. So in she goes. And this is also the kind of meal that you don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, because you're going to get them dirty. It's hamburger. So I have here some Montreal seasoning. I get this from Costco, of course, because it's a big grande bottle, but I like it. And I just use the top to measure. It's kind of a little bit salty, so I don't want to put too much. So I'm going to put about, let's say, a big nice tablespoon there. So I'm going to throw that on top, maybe a little more. So I'm going to throw that on top. Additionally, I'm going to put some garlic. I'm not a big measuring girl, but I'm going to measure for you guys. So I kind of just do it by eyesight, and if you like that better, do it that way. So let's just go with about a nice teaspoon of garlic salt, and then I have some onion powder. And I'm almost out of that. I think that's about a teaspoon. We're going to go with that. And then for a binder, when you do a meatloaf, you want to have a binder. So I'm using oatmeal. It's typically made with breadcrumbs, but I'm not eating bread. So I just put a couple handfuls of oatmeal, maybe a little bit more, so you can see from there. And the meat is fatty, and so it's going to absorb all the oatmeal, so you want that oatmeal in there. And then I'm going to add, sorry for the noise, I have some really nice eggs here, so right into it, here she goes. That's one egg. And then I'm going to add, I have some organic ketchup. This adds flavoring and some moisture. So again, if I were measuring, I'd say it's going to be about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. Hopefully you guys can see everything. So I'm going to add ketchup. Again, Tom's a big ketchup guy, so, and it just adds that kind of flavoring to it that's nice. And then the secret ingredient, a little Worcestershire sauce. There you go. So that's probably about a tablespoon. And then I have some Himalayan pink sea salt. Again, because this already has some salt in it, I'm just going to put a little teeny bit, like a pinch. And you can always salt after, right? And then some pepper. It's not too hard, right? All in one bowl, ready to go. And then I'm going to take a flat, like, spatula thing that I have, and I'm just going to hack it all up. And then you guys are going to probably really gross out at the end, because I just go in there with my hands. It's just the easiest way to go. So at first, I use this to break up the meat and incorporate kind of everything, because I want to make sure that all the flavors are everywhere. I don't want to have pockets of meat with nothing in it, right? So I'm just using this to break up all that meat, get the oatmeal, get the egg. Hopefully you can see everything that I'm doing. Not making it too much of a mess. And again, all in one pan. You kind of can't beat that, right? Okay, so now I feel like my meat's broken up well enough. So here she goes. Okay, so at this point, I just go in. Kind of like if you were making a loaf of bread. I want to make sure that it's all there and it all is incorporated. Scrape everything up from the side, and then you're just going to shape it into a meatloaf. I put more ketchup on top before I bake it. I told you Tom's a ketchup guy. So I'm going to wash my hands and get ready to put this in the oven. There it is, meatloaf for Monday. Have a great night. Here for you, health coaching. Send me your messages. I love to hear from you guys. Have a good night.